Well, hi guys. This is one that puzzles me. Now, this video that I'm starting with here, I had already put up to another video about the neighbor spraying beans on a windy day. This past Friday, in fact. It would have been Friday the... oh, I don't even know. May the 4th. Okay. Now, it was windy. I mean, you see in the video how windy it is. And they were spraying burn down. Now, that is one that just I don't get. Now, I know these are big time farmers and they got a lot of ground to cover, but it's the 1st of May, you know, it's the 4th of May. Why are we in such a huge rush to get and what turns out to be soybeans in the ground? You know, a few things I know for a fact in farming: you don't spray on a windy day. Number one, that's literally one of the reasons we all had to get licensed to spray, is to just, you know, stuff like this. I don't get it. I really don't. It was one that just you know, it makes no sense to me. Now, I realize, like I said, they're big time operators. They got a lot of ground to cover. But how long are you going to stay in business making poor judgments like that? I mean, really, it's just one of those things that I was taught and know for a fact. You don't spray on windy days for a reason. Drift, carryover, you know, just, you know the list. And it rained that night, that Friday night, and it was raining Saturday morning. Saturday morning, they were planting this field in beans in the rain. That was the other thing I was taught you never do. Never plant a crop in the rain. You know, you don't pull into a field with it raining and been raining for 12 hours and decide to plant 100 acres. You know, it was slick, it was greasy on top. I don't know, I know they're running a brand new planter, but even brand new planters do the same thing the old ones do. You know, if this is modern farming, if this is what modern farming is all about, I don't need it. I'll just stick with my old ways. I can't see anything good coming out of decisions like that. And I realize, I know there's a lot of guys out there that are, you know, trying to get crops in the ground. I understand that wholeheartedly. But, you know, they don't have just one planter. They've got, you know, 7 or 8 running at any given time in any given field. But to plant on ground that's greasy and slick, that's wet, I just don't get. I might be wrong. They may make 100 bushel beans. I don't know. But from my standpoint of what I've grown up and seen and learned, there's things you don't do. Like you don't spray in the wind when it's real windy. You don't plant in the rain. You don't plant wet ground. You don't bale wet hay. You don't mow hay in the rain. It's kind of common sense things. But maybe it's just me. But I'm making this video to show this is what I see. I mean, this is literally right next door, across the fence. From, my style of farming, which is the old way. I got no problems with it. And the new way. And, I can't truly understand how making decisions like this is a good idea. I really don't. Even Dad, was scratching his head. Why are they spraying in the rain, with it that windy? And why are they planting beans with the windshield wipers on in the tractor in the rain? Now, I can understand if you're out in a field and one of these quick showers comes up and you just I understand that. But to literally pull into a field, come down the road, pull into a field that's been rained on for 12 hours and just pull in and yep, we're going to plant it and go at it. I don't get it. They got the whole thing planted, but it's early. It's kind of early for beans even now. Today is the 8th. It's early for soybeans, May the 8th. Most guys are trying to get corn in the ground, not soybeans. So, but like I said, this is something, these are things that I see happening around me that really make me question this modern farming way. I really don't get it. So guys, I'm going to leave it there, and you'll start into this video and just watch, and please be civil about the comments. It's it's just one that makes me scratch my head. I just don't get it. We'll see you here in a minute, guys, so hang on. We'll be back in 3, 2. Well, hi guys, it's Friday the 4th of May. I had to think there for a minute. We're going to try to do a little disking today if possible, but as you can kind of see and hear, it is really windy and rain is on the way. And I'm really kind of surprised they're spraying something next door, and I can smell it plain as day, whatever it is. I just can't even believe they're spraying in this kind of wind. It is really blowing. Maybe it's just me. If that's what you do in modern farming, I'll pass. But at any rate, guys, we'll try to get some disking done, get across some of these ruts, and see how things progress. They're calling for rain about noon. It's about 9:30 in the morning right now, and rain is definitely heading our way. So we'll get out and see what we can do. I think I can get across the ground, so we'll find out here in a minute. Be back. Braver man than I am. I had to see this to believe it. It rained last night. It's raining now, and they're planting. I guess I missed something somewhere. Yeah. That don't quite look right. You know, it's literally raining as we speak, and they just pulled in to start planting. Oh well, must be the modern way to farm. See you next time. Yes, I just wanted to add this. I have seen a lot of things done over the years. I've done a lot of crazy things, but I have never in my life started planting a field that has been being rained on for 12 hours. As we sit here, you can tell it's raining. Now, they sprayed that yesterday with burn down, and I swear I don't know how in this world any of it got to the ground, because they had to been 25-mile-an-hour winds most of the day, gusting even higher. And I don't know if you gotta be that, if you're that big and you're doing stuff like that to where you're spraying on days that you shouldn't spray because it's so windy, and like right now you're planting in the rain. I just don't see it. I don't see the benefit, because the top of the ground is sticky and slick, and you're just going to cause yourself problems. But it's their money, not mine. Well, I was always taught from the time I was knee-high to a grasshopper that you don't plant in the rain. Maybe if you got a half acre to go and a spring shower rolls up and you can plant through it to get done, well, you would do that. But literally to pull in a field in the rain and start planting, I just don't see it. And you know, it's May the 5th. You know, I don't know, guys. That's I've never really seen that done before, but then again, not my ground, not my money, not my crop. So I ain't worried about it. It's a new one on me. We'll see you next time, guys. May throw another one on the end. I don't know. I'm trying to decide what rims to put on, what tires to put on a tractor. So we'll probably be back. So hang on. And y'all say I'm crazy. Yes, that's rain you hear. I'm telling you, I've done some crazy things in my life, but I've never planted in the rain before. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here and get at it. We'll see you next time. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. I don't believe I ever seen anybody ever plant. I don't want to say May the 5th is early, but early in the planting season in the rain before. It's a new one on me. Whoops. We'll see you next time, guys.